I am a powerful broadcasting station, and I am pouring oceans and oceans and oceans of ascended master sacred fire power love to every one of you lovely people in the world of YouTube and on the internet. Isn't that amazing? Like, wow. And you might ask why. Because I want to. And I can. And you know, ever since I figured that out, it's kind of like this most amazing thing has started happening. It's like now that I'm continuously pouring out this amazing ascended master sacred fire power love to the whole world, it's kind of like the whole world is pouring it right back at me. And it's the same world, it's the same place and everything, but now the sweetest, most wonderful things are happening, like all the time. I like baby dogs. This is just an example. And so I was thinking, I just would like to interact with a whole bunch of beautiful baby dogs. Well, everywhere I look, there they are, and they're running over, and they're just loving me, and I'm loving them, and their owners are thrilled that I'm happy, and it's kind of amazing. And it's like, wow, that never happened much before, and now it's happening all the time. Yesterday, I had the most amazing day ever. Beautiful people that I absolutely love unconditionally. I am so grateful I have figured out how to love people unconditionally, because I got this flash of intuition yesterday morning to call my friend Molly, gorgeous Molly, who's like, I don't know, 30 and drop dead gorgeous and sweet as pie. And we went for a walk. We went for the most amazing walk. We had the most amazing conversation, and it was just lovely. And then we had a coffee, and the sun was shining, and then I went over to the park, and I hung out with a whole bunch of other sweet, gorgeous, lovely people, and we had the most functional, interesting, stimulating conversations, and we just loved each other. Actively, we laughed, and we sat in the sun, and we played with some more dogs, and we did everything. And you know what? I loved it. It wouldn't have mattered if I was a trillionaire or if I was a pauper. It wouldn't have mattered if I was young or old or big or small or short or tall or any of those things that I used to think mattered so much. Because if I could have a whole lot of days like I had yesterday, just pouring out the love in every way I could think of, and letting everybody else just be who they are and enjoying them for what they are, I'm happy. I'm at peace. I've got nothing to worry about. Everything's good. And it's just the most amazing thing. I can be in the moment, completely engaged, fully in the moment, not even thinking about what's going to happen tomorrow, or I don't know, when this stupid pandemic thing is over, or blah, 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 you know. And I just kind of think, wow, life is good. This is exactly the kind of life I want. I want to be healthy, and I am healthy. I want to be surrounded with people that love me, and I am surrounded with people that love me. I want to see beautiful dogs and beautiful flowers and beautiful forests and beautiful oceans and seals and otters, and I do. They're everywhere I look. It's just amazing. And so I guess what I'm saying is, for some reason, it took me a really long time to figure out that I could just love everyone and everything. And I didn't have to justify it. I didn't have to judge the situation and decide if it was truly worthy of my love or not, because a lot of situations I don't even really understand. You know, I don't know why somebody looks so terrible today, or I don't know why somebody, you know, seems to be so bitchy and horrible, and why they did that terrible thing. They stood in line in the wrong place, or they took too long to do something. And it's like those thoughts just don't really fit into my gorgeous, lovely, peaceful, gentle day that I want to have. And so I have to quit having thoughts like that. It is up to me. I am the one who decides whether or not I'm happy. I am the one who decides whether or not I'm healthy. I am the one who decides whether or not I'm rich or poor or beautiful or ugly or, young or old, any of it. It's like, it's just me kind of comparing myself to something. I don't know exactly what I'm comparing myself to, really, when I think about it. It's like, I am beautiful. I am great. I'm smart. I'm interesting. I have the best of intentions. Maybe it's not all that easy to tell sometimes because my actions and my intentions have not always been in alignment. But now I understand why. I have been kind of wading through a sea of what I would call human discord. I don't know what else to call it, because there's just a whole lot of discord. There's a whole lot of people who want to hate everything and who want to be awful. And somehow I've kind of noticed that way, 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 way more than I had to. And so consequently, I kept attracting the same damn thing into my life. And now I don't have to do that anymore. And I'm free. I always was free, but now I know I'm free. And so that's different. I'm thrilled to be here. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I can just talk to my phone and have some fun and turn it off and stick it on the internet. It's like I intend that this message get to the absolute right people at the absolute right time, and that they're somehow helped by it. All I really want to do is help. That's all I ever wanted to do. I tried to think of a million ways to do it, and sometimes I was way off base. I thought, well, I have to help somebody who didn't even really want me to help them, or I have to change something that didn't really want to change, and it's like I invested so much energy in trying to bend the outside world into something I thought was more appropriate. It's like, no, the outside world is exactly what it is, and it doesn't have anything much to do with me. I don't have to take it personally. I used to study the Course of Miracles, and it used to say that. It's like nothing means anything. Nothing means anything. Like, it doesn't really matter what Trump said, or it doesn't really matter how, horrible the climate might be changing today, or blah, blah, blah. Because it's just doing what it's going to do for whatever reason. And I know that it all makes sense. I look around, I don't know, the sun comes up every single day in the most amazingly consistent way. Like, the air is fresh and sweet. There's no lack of anything in this world. I can think that everything is missing, but really, it's not true. I'm so grateful that I'm just so grateful that I can talk to you guys. I am. I hope that somebody hears this and understands what I'm saying and gets something from it, because that's really the only reason I'm doing it. It's like, I have some time. I might as well do something. And here I am. Anyway, thank you very much, YouTube. I do love you. I am pouring love out to you. Absolutely 100% genuine love. I do forgive everything and everyone. I mean, there's a whole lot of stuff I thought I had to forgive. And now that I have, I think, well, I understand it all served some kind of a grander purpose. It really did. All sorts of things. There was incest and child abuse and pedophilia and bloody everything. And it all served a purpose. It made me who I am, and who I am is really kind of amazing. And so are you amazing. Just remember that and start enjoying yourself, just because You can. I do love you. I am lovable. I am valuable. And so are you. You're valuable. Absolutely priceless, really. And then once I start to remember that, the world will begin to reflect that back to me more and more and more consistently. And that makes me happy. And I am happy. God's will for me is perfect happiness. That's what the Course of Miracles says. It's what Esther says when she's talking about the vortex and all that stuff. Because the vortex is just kind of an expression of happiness that's perfectly suited for me. And you have one too. You don't maybe necessarily want what I want. That's okay. Thank God you don't, because then there wouldn't be enough of it for me. But there's lots for everybody as long as I don't worry about it too much. Thanks so much. I'm so happy to be here. I really am. Share. Push that notification button, baby. Millions and millions and millions of subscribers, because why not? I'm worth it. I'm beautiful. I'm smart. I have something to say. And so do you. See ya. Bye.